Hey! Hey! Fire! Hey! Fire! Ready! Fire!
Billed as the nation's largest Veterans Parade, the Fresno event relies on the virtual Veterans Parade experience in 2020, hoping for safer days ahead.
My name is Gary Bradefeld. I'm a city councilman in the city of Fresno, and we are coming to you virtual. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, we can't have the parade live. I served in the United States Navy as a lieutenant for 3 years on active duty. And aside from my family and children, that is the greatest honor that I ever had the privilege of doing. I got to work with veterans up close as a clinical psychologist. Oh, look at that.
I was 20 years old.
That's him. And worked with people and their families who were serving. I got to see that our military veterans are truly the best of the best that America has to offer. And these are young men and women who choose to serve. They're not drafted. They leave their families, they leave jobs, and they do it because they're very patriotic and they love America. I work with veterans from the Korean War, the Vietnam War.
Marking off the months. 12 months for Army, 13 months for Marine Corps.
Iraq, Afghanistan, and everything in between. They have paid many sacrifices, some physical, some emotional. Everything that we have in this country, all the freedoms that we enjoy, directly attributable to our veterans. Every Thursday, I get to debate here at City Hall. We talk about many, many issues. The fact that I can debate important issues, again, is only due to the sacrifice of our veterans. I love our veterans. They have given us the freedom to assemble, the freedom to religion, the freedom to learn in schools, the freedom to go to church, the freedom to protest even our own government. None of these freedoms would be available without our veterans. So Veterans Day is a time for us to specifically recognize all of the men and women who put on the uniform, whether they've served in a war or simply served as a deterrent to war because they were willing to sacrifice themselves. And it's my hope that next year we won't have to be having a virtual Fresno Veterans Day parade, but we can get back to normal and have thousands and thousands lining our streets in the city of Fresno, everybody waving American flags and thanking our veterans for the sacrifice and for what they give in us, which is the freedom to live in this great country and to live in the greatest country on earth, bar none. Thank you, veterans. We love you, we appreciate you, and God bless you.
I want to thank each and every one of you as we celebrate the 101st anniversary of the Central Valley Veterans Day Parade, a rich tradition and history. We believe the largest parade of its kind throughout the country, and one that has been viewed traditionally through Armed Services Network around the world. We take this opportunity here in Fresno and throughout our wonderful valley to thank those men and women who have served our nation, those who made the ultimate sacrifice. We never ever forget them. The fact of the matter is that today we have men and women serving in active duty all around the world, protecting those freedoms that we cherish and hold most dear as the world's oldest democracy. This Veterans Day parade is different. It's not the normal. I've got my mask here, but we would all like to be here as we have been in years past. COVID-19 has been devastating to our nation and around the world. This healthcare crisis is unlike anything we have faced in modern history. And therefore, we need to do the right things to protect one another. Just as our men and women in serving in harm's way always had each other's back. That's why America's been so successful. The 102nd anniversary of the Veterans Day Parade here in Fresno will be not virtual, that it will be virtual reality and we'll be out here in our cars with the marching bands. So I say, God bless our veterans and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Fresno County District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp, and I'm proud to be here today to welcome you to the 2020 Central Valley Veterans Day Parade, and most importantly to say thank you to our veterans for your service to our country. Our parade is celebrating its 101st anniversary this year, and it remains the largest Veterans Day parade in the United States. It is a true testament to the residents of Fresno County and their commitment to those that have so bravely served in the armed forces. This year, the Central Valley Veterans Day Parade is specifically honoring women in the military from World War II to the present. While the first woman to enlist in the military was in 1917, it wasn't until 1948 when President Truman signed the Women's Armed Services Integration Act into law. This allowed women to serve as full permanent members of all branches of the military. Today, women represent 16% of our active duty service personnel and 10% of our veterans. Those numbers may seem small, but the impact of our female soldiers is immeasurable. As the proud daughter of a Navy man who was a World War II veteran, I assigned myself to be the courtroom deputy district attorney in the Fresno County Veterans Treatment Court, which was established in 2015. The goal of the treatment court is to help vets get out of the criminal justice system without the need for jail time or prison sentences. Veterans Court is our opportunity to serve the veterans the way that they have served us. The fact that the court has a dedicated judge and the department heads from both the district attorney's office and the public defender's office serve as the courtroom lawyers show the veterans and our community how dedicated the county is to our servicemen and women. Today is a day for those of us who did not serve in America's military to honor those who put their lives on the line for the sake of our country's freedom. And to every veteran and all your families, I say a heartfelt and genuine thank you for all you've done and continue to do to fight for good and just causes. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
Hello, I'm Colonel Scott Phillips.
And I'm Lieutenant Colonel Linda Phillips.
And we are honored to be this year's Grand Marshals. My family has been here over 100 years and been part of this parade. I have actually marched in the parade several times through the years. I am so grateful that the volunteers for the parade committee was able to figure out how to do this to honor our veterans this year. Linda and I are board members with Central Valley Honor Flight, and I know we have over 600 veterans that we're waiting to honor by taking them to Washington, D.C. to visit their memorials. And this day is kind of making up for some of that lost opportunities to honor the veterans of the Central Valley.
And for us, it's very, very special. Not only are we retired military officers, but both of our dads were too. His dad put in 30 years in the military. He fought in World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. My dad, 10 years younger, started right after the Korean War, put in 20 years, and was very active with over 850 combat hours over Vietnam. And those are who we do this for. We do it in honor of our parents and in honor of all those other veterans who have given so much to their country.
So this day is a special day for us, and I'm sure it'll be a special day for you. And thank you for all the participants that made this possible. I salute you, and God bless America.
Yes, God bless America.
Half step forward, march.